go. Alrighty. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Now, today we're doing various bits and bobs on the Lavockin. This is going to be a really short stream today. I'm again looking very fit, but I think part of that t-shirt's got a really tight neck and pushing my double chin up, making me look fat. Fat! Oh, such a silly bugger at times. Anyway. So we're doing the Lavockin. There's a few bits and bobs that can use a bit of love. So we're going to give them a bit of love. Yes, we are. All right. So first things first, I'll give my desk a bit of a tidy up. I'll just move that off of there first. Excuse me a moment, guys. Got a few little. What the hell are they doing there? Deary me. I did some tidying up, and whenever you do tidying up, of course, things go where they weren't previously. So, you know. All right. Now, something I do need to make sure we have for our intents and purposes. Actually, first, let's get a camera view for this rather than just looking at me. First, let's get a mouthful of coffee. Oh, yeah. Flick our light on and bring the camera around. All right, and as you can see, there's a bit of shit here. Some of this shit is completely unrelated to anything we need to do today. Now, God, it's already getting really warm. It's 6:30 in the morning here in Australia, and it's already 33 degrees. And for those who are speculating, sure, you mean Fahrenheit, good sir. No, I do not. Here's one of the colours I was after, or the colour I was after, gunmetal grey. There is another one, but we'll come to that later. Oh, hello. How you doing? Yeah, different. These, I did go my desk a clean up. These are all spares, as it were, double overs. And in some cases, triples. God alone knows what's gone on there. I don't know what's going on there. Just need to think, oh, I'm out of this. I need to get that. Yeah. Now, this is an oil effect. Fuel stains, we're not using that. We're definitely not using these, as this comes off. Well, in fact, we don't need these, period. That's B17G stuff. We might need that, but I doubt it. Don't need that. Won't need that. Don't need these. We can put that scalp. One thing we will do, a bit of decal soften, I think would be a sound idea. Oh, hey, Carlos, how are you doing? Oh, I've had coffee, mate. Yeah, rest soundly assured. I don't function. Coffee is to me what beer is to Homer Simpson, which is to say, I don't function. Now, how does he word it in his own Homer-esque way? I think it's something like Homer not fare well with beer without. Yeah, well, I'm much the same as the caffeine. Now, what we're going to do, now that I've cleared a bit of space, bit of decal thinner, decal soften. We're going to need this paint as well. Don't need that. Now, Now we're starting to see what got the bits we need. Okay. So, what we're going to do first, where's that decal softener? There we go. Now, the reason I'm trotting this out right now is because I wouldn't mind doing some of our bigger ones. And even we'll get these out of the way, we don't need them there. They're fine. These are B17 propellers. But I wouldn't mind hitting their wheels with a bit more decal soften. I'll show you something. The decals of those, okay, obviously they're decals, I did not paint that. But because there's rims underneath, what I'm hoping to achieve is that I can get them sort of like coming through the decal as you would with any panel. That's the aim of the game here, with these ones anyway. Obviously I don't want them to fully collapse, which won't happen anyway, but you get the idea, I assume. Now, what we're going to do, something else we can do today, depending how I go for time, is to we can maybe start some wheel stem assembly. There's a bit of photo etch on that, so I don't need to do that so tightly. Cotton wool buds. Don't know if you guys, I might have mentioned this one to you before, cotton wool buds. The Martin of St. Victor by Monty Python, where St. Victor is tempted for 14 days and nights by maidens of the Orient. Nibbleth there. Anyway, ultimately, God vents his wrath and caused their cotton wool buds to blow away, and their Kleenex was laid waste utterly. It's delivered by Palin, I believe. Now, what we're going to do, there we go. He really is looking quite chipper these days as a kid. Let's just focus. Stars, that big stuff. A bit of a roll out. Roll up, roll up, roll up. See that decal roll out. As soon as I'm off camera, I'm going to be switching all the lights off. That's standard Australian manoeuvre. Never like this. Lights off. Nice and pretty. All right. Now here's some of the areas where we're going to need to do a little bit of paintwork. Little things. It's those little things that I feel. Oh dear. Did I go there? Yeah, I did. So I don't feel it all. I'm just going to paint. All right. Now I might as well Leave it like that for a moment. Now, Carlos, I don't know if you're still there, but if you are, where you're from, I'm assuming Southern or Central America or maybe Spain. I've currently started doing a music project with someone from Chile. He's over here. But he's the guitarist at the moment in will be. We're doing just jamming work at the moment. We're not on the stage yet, but the idea is he'll be the guitarist. Now, that's that done. All that sort of caper. So we can get that out of the way. One of the bad parts about the weather here at the moment is it is sufficiently warm. The only place I'm going to be able to do varnishing or anything is in this booth. That's it. It is already too warm to take it outside. Now, this goes on. Right about there. Nice and easy. So let's get that one done. Actually, no. First, we're going to paint. That's less. Paint won't fall off the way that might be in gluing position. These are some thoughts I'm having. Now, I do need to be aware of the time because I've got to go off for a blood test at some stage of proceedings. So, now, anyway, paint. Now, the paint we're going to be utilising is this little number. Air Superiority Blue. That's that colour there. Alright. Now. These are other decals I don't need. What I might do is just put them with everything else. Unused decals can still be useful. Now, oh, no, it's not even close to mixed. I have just seen this cutting mat. Comes with a couple of warnings on it. Don't iron. Why would you iron on this? Just putting it out, see? Keep flat. Do not roll. First, good luck with that anyway. Second, well, you don't say Sherlock. We're all pretty much onto that one. I thought most of us would be. It's looking a little better on being mixed. Give it a bit more. God, I can feel the heat coming through the windows already, even with the aircon on. It's going to be brutal. The belief is Or at least I certainly, comments been made that this summer's going to be particularly savage even for Australia. And yeah, the warning signs are there. And it's been a while since we had a really savage one. And yeah, a savage Australian summer will put hair on your chest, I tell you. Got a little carried away with my pouring there, but never mind. Almost dropped. That would have been messy. There. Now we don't need a very thick brush. At one point, I'll probably benefit from utilising goggles. I would suggest, if I can see where I've put the bloody things. Yes, I can. Can I get them? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yeah. Get a really smooth little brush for this number. This will do us. Yeah, yeah. I'm leaving that one there, mate. Right, now I'm going to just... Some of this is going to be covered with leathering as well, so... There we go, it's looking much cleaner already. There we go. Those little bits of definition that can really bring your kit up. All right. Yeah, that's looking nicer. All right. Yeah, I think you can see that's looking a bit nicer and cleaner. And giving us that little bit of definition we require on certain things. I'll give you a zoom in once I've got it all done. There we go. Alrighty. Let me just take my goggles off. Clean my brush and give you a quick zoom in. Yeah, David, I was going to say, I believe you guys are having the reverse issue as to, I believe there have been some quite nasty floods in the UK. I know that certainly one former English rugby international, his car got swept away and he got killed. I believe that was this week. I dare say he's not the only one. It's just that, of course, being somebody who other people have heard of, hear about it. If it was nobody in particular, would just be a man. If you know what I'm saying. A person in his 40s, whatever age he was. Not what I mean to say. Now, what I might do, I might keep that paint handy. Hopefully it doesn't dry out, because the idea will be, once I put that vent cover on, I might want to use a little bit of that paint just on the front. I'll show you in due course. Now, Jesus. Yeah, well, that's not helping your cause there, is it? Over here is the thing, and I do it, where in weather like we're getting at the moment, you make sure you put out a bowl of water for animals, birds, even insects. Otherwise, they simply might not survive. Yeah. All right. So that's that area there tidied up, and you can see we've got much nicer definition on that rim of oily steel. Now this is the area I might want to do a bit more painting. We'll find out shortly. Now, next dealing, we get this. And looking at that front, I would suggest there's probably a little bit that we'll need to paint on that front area. Be that as it may, sprue cutters. I saw them earlier. Looking. Aha! I see you. Sauron, if he was into scale modeling, looking for a part. I see you. That would be him chirping out when he's on the floor looking for parts. It's slidden off the desk. All right. Pretty much any of these files will do just to tidy up that edge. Now that I look closer, I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of tidying up here as well. I might as well as, we'll see. Okay. Anyway, now the question comes, do I go barehanded combat or do I want to try this with tweezers? I'm more inclined to go barehanded. Like a man. Oh, it's a manly thing to do. Now, if I do it that way, how do I go about it? Yep. Yeah, see, this is the issue. This is where, Here we go. 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 You can puke, you can chuck, you can throw. Sorry. Dear God. I can't believe how warm it's already getting. It could just be the lights not helping my cause. Now. Coffee. Oh yeah. Wah wah. Yes. I remember once that particular track, oh yeah, by Yellow. Around the time it came out, I'd have been 18, 19, I guess. And back then, I hasten to add, this story comes from a time when drink driving was not considered any big deal. It was considered all very par for the course for teenage lads. Nothing to see here. And yeah, me and some mates were in there at the pub and got righteously hammered. And for some reason, that's not ourselves, we started singing it, with each of us doing a different part. I did the bass one. Somebody else going, wah, wah. Bit of memory I have. All right, now let us see. Can you see now? That's how it's supposed to happen. Maybe. Almost. 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 So there we have him. All right. Now, that's not, most of that will be covered by weathering, I would suggest. So that's that on. Do I feel comfortable in hitting that with a bit of paint now? Give it about 30 seconds, yeah, I reckon. And then we can have a bit of a look-see at our wheel stems. Or even, heaven forfend, actually there's what I want to get done. A couple of things on the cowling. Alright, that should be long enough because this doesn't need to be too precise and it's not going to require me to put much pressure on the now glued. If I do end up moving it, then we'll obviously put it back in position and right. Very good. It's okay, sir. We're solid. That's that in position and painted. Marvelous. All right, let's clean that brush. Then we're going to do some stuff on that engine cowling and possibly the nose cone. This is all the sort of little stuff now that you need to get done before you can finish your kit. I'm very happy with this. Come on, nicely, man. I was going to say, with the storm name you got there, David, I remember seeing, I don't know if you guys would have gotten a cartoon called Foot Rock Flats. over in the UK. We got it because it was drawn by a Kiwi guy. And basically it was the tale of Wal, a farmer, largely told through the eyes of his dog, who was only ever known as Dog. And of course the various side characters. But yeah, anyway, on one occasion there'd been a storm go through New Zealand, and whatever the type of storm was, they had to give it a male name. And the dog's speculating about it there. They reckon they gave the storm a male name because otherwise it would be sexist. After all, men can be just as fearsome and awe-inspiring as women. Which is not a bad little angle to roll with. Can be. All right. Now, not necessarily are, can be. Now, there we go. Just wipe this out so they don't spill it everywhere. Now, next, whilst all that's doing its thing, what we will come to here, and I'll show you, in fact. Right, see those two gun ports? We're going to put a bit of gunmetal grey there, and maybe I have to have a close look at the assembly instructions, one at the very tip there. Now, if that's shown on the assembly instructions, it's happening. If it isn't, it ain't. Simple equation, really. Oh, hey, cutie guy, how you doing? Yeah, it has been a while. I'll only be on for about another half hour. I've got to cruise fairly early. I've got a blood test to give, and because it's one of those ones where you got to fast for 12 hours, I can confirm I am what we bald men call fucking hungry. Once I've got the blood test done, I'm going to scooch to a cafe and run out because I've got a now, where are the assembly instructions? This is not helpful. I need to find out. Aha, here they are. Gotcha. Right. Let's see what they say, shall we? I'm good, mate. It's as I was bemoaning to other viewers, it's scorchingly hot here at the moment. It's early morning already. Still 33. Hasn't gone up much more. Okay. It looks like there might. Oh no, that's not a gun port. That's just a little. All right. So, what we do is then zoom out. Now, so this should be a very straightforward little lop. We'll get a very crisp little brush here. Oh, that's looking the gear. That's a wee bit sexy. It's a wee bit sexy. Alrighty, now goggles. Actually, Hugo, you asked not too long ago how much there is on the Lavockin. You can see now we've got our decals on, we've got our yeah, it's starting to come together. Very close to done now. Yeah, maybe I need to think. Jesus. It is, I've only just put this paint out and it's so warm it's already starting to congeal. And that's inside with the air conditioning. Alright. Maybe just do it from the inside just to make sure we've got it all our. I'll need to do a little touch on that, perhaps just to tidy the red up a bit. How are we looking? There we go. So now we've got our gun ports in position. I gotta say, the Lavockin, rather similarly to the BF 109, because of the positioning of the machine guns, I can see them being a lot easier for a pilot to utilize in combat. And the reason I say that is because they fire straight from in front of the pilot. Point your aircraft, shoot. Whereas the Spitfires and Hurricanes, of course, had them in the wings. Yeah, just a thought. Now, so next we got options. Few options, in fact. Now, with these blades, the question is, do I want to put them in now? Or do I want to weather them and put them in? Let's move that paint, shall we, Rob? Got some bloody thing in there. Hey, yo. Just don't need that sort of behavior, I tell you guys. No, well, what I've been doing is the B-17 has an insane amount of decals on it. Consider the following. Just for starters, here we go. And this is a starter point. Bearing in mind the numbers of the decals go up to 60. And of course, some of those are differing in number in terms of there's not just one of them. There's 12 of those. Now, there's like one. There's 12 of that are going to be done. Because of the wings and the 4 engines, there's a whole stack of decals of which there's 4 of. So all up, there's like, oh God, I can't even fathom how many decals. Point being, rather than having people just watch me decal, 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 I've been doing other stuff. For example, this, my Viking, da da da. Just so as people don't just see me doing decal. Yeah, pretty sure you get the idea. Now, my question will be, because you see, I've got to insert these. The question is, do I want to do the weathering of the blades on them first? Actually, no, I don't, because they'll get in the way of each other doing that. So we'll put them on now. Yes, we will. Yeah, I want to get the B17 finished fairly soon, though, cutie guy, because I would like to go into the new year with, maybe not with, I'm happy to not have the Viking finished, but with the Lavockin and the B17 done. So I can, at the start of next year, go into a whole new stack of projects. That's the idea. No, I reckon I don't need that bit. Let's see how this fits in. Nice, if it's the point. That easy, huh? But you'll need to glue it. Which is fair enough. I mean, it's not a big ask, is it? All right. I think this may, however, be a little more fiddly than I had anticipated, because what I'd have liked is to be able to go, oh, look at that, and then just leave it there, and have it sit, but it doesn't quite do that. That said, I am being a bit of a drama, because of course there's no glue on that. What do you reckon, big boy? Yeah, we'll get that done. We'll certainly get that one in, depending on how easily it returns to stability, will in turn affect. Hang on a moment. Something I wouldn't mind just quickly checking. What I'm speculating about, am I perhaps, it's got to be that way, yep, fine. Now, aha, see that might be the thing, is it goes that way? No, you have to go that way. Ah, I see. Okay, it's not quite as, then you sort of twist that around. Oh, there we go. It sort of sits by its own, on its own, but not quite. I see how it operates. I'm not quite sure why they've done the propeller that way. It's a bit weird. All right, let's do it. Now, so here's might just move that down a bit. Didn't quite see what I'm doing. Now, you. Oh, My engine's not quite sitting right. I can fix this. There we go. All right. One. Oh. Alrighty. Now, looking at the time, what I'll probably do is get these propellers on, or these blades on. Yeah, I'll let it dry before I do this. I'll probably get, once I get these blades in, I will wind the stream up, I reckon. Like I said, I've got to go and do some, get a blood test. All right. Glue. The time here now is almost 7:30, but it's well, the thing about the blood test is I can't have it. You can't eat past a certain hour, and you can't have breakfast, and yeah, the earliest I can get it done is 8 in the morning, and rest assured, you want to get in there first. There's a whole stack of other hungry buggers who are going to form an orderly queue. Oh no, I don't like something else. Maybe it's just because the third one's not in. Oh, very good. All right. Oh, and the back plate, the engine has come loose. That's possibly not helping the cause. Okay. How to address this little number? Rubbing. And now they're sagging. This is not helping my take on life. All right, hang on. Not entirely happy with. See, this is the thing. This is why I'm not happy with that methodology of applying putting the propeller, having assembled propellers the way they've done that. That's something I'm not happy about with this kit, to be honest. I don't think it's necessary to do it that way, so I don't understand why they did, if you follow me. Disaster averted, I think. Oh, yeah, that's sort of standard practice now. In terms of what it used to be, it does also depend on what their hang on. Oh, that's right. What I'm checking out there is these. They need to be at the same. Why is one? Oh, he's serious. This is not good. not happy. Jesus, not giving me a happy time with this. Okay, that's, you can see those blades aren't right. That's annoying. This is where a preset propeller makes more sense and makes life easy for the modeler. So I don't understand why you wouldn't do it that way. And that's not a straight 90-degree angle either. Well, actually, I suppose it needs to be more. Okay, it needs to be 120, doesn't it, really? Yeah, this is bullshit. What are they doing to me? Very annoyed with this now. To have to adjust a propeller. I mean, really. Alright, that's finally maybe right. Have to let that dry. I think they're do I want to try the last one? I sort of do. Yeah, I'll do it. And then I'll wind the stream up. All right. Hopefully this one gives me a lot less irrits than the others. I am probably kidding myself. Let's see how we go. For fuck's sake. Now I'm shitty. Very shitty. None of this should be happening. Or none of this should be necessary in my eyes. An infuriating method of it is so far the only area of the kit I'm absolutely what the fuck about. But there we go. I think they're on. Paintwork will be needed to be tidied up, but they're going to have to dry first. However, there we go. That was annoying. It shouldn't have to be that hard just to put a propeller together, you know. You should just be going bang, bang. Every other manufacturer manages a one-piece propeller. Why? This is the question I have. Why are you doing it that way? All right. And other things, however, we now have that vent on. We've got all that undercarriage as it should be. I suppose I could touch up the paintwork on that a bit later. It won't take long. It's just annoying. Tomorrow we can get weathering done and also the wheel stem assembly done, hopefully. Then might even get the whole thing done tomorrow. What's my appointment time tomorrow? Might be possible. I'll be on at the same sort of a time. My first appointment isn't for a while. Might be an option. We'll see how we go. Anyway, that's what we've done today. I'll tidy up the annoying bits on the engine cowling. That's just paintwork. It just needs black. Bit of a touch up on the black. And so tomorrow we might even get it finished tomorrow. That's the Lavockin. We might not. We'll see how we go. But it's very close. Can you see the top side? Yeah, sure, man. They don't actually have any insignia on the wings. What we do have is those two metal looking things. The big award given for in the Soviet days was Hero of the Soviet Union. He's got 2 of them. He actually ends up getting 3. There's obviously his aerial victory count, Soviet star, and plane number. So, there we have it. Now, that's me done for today. As I said, it was always going to be a very short one. Medical stuff. We all got to do it, peeps. But I'll be back tomorrow, and I reckon we've got a really good chance of knocking off the Lavockin. If we don't get it knocked off tomorrow, Wednesday is the day. It's going to happen. I don't see too much really getting in the way now. Yeah. All right. Now, any first-time viewers out there, you know what I'm going to ask you to do, don't you? Follow, like, or subscribe. It's a very simple little arrangement, people. If you want to track me down other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. Look at this flashing thing. What kind of needs-been advancing behavior is this? I don't even see the flash in real life, and yet on camera. What the fuck? Anyway. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord, and Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Again, follow, like, or subscribe. Now, finally, to wind up all that's really left to confirm, so I'm going to be back tomorrow. Yes, I am. And when I come back, it will be on the same kit time, same kit channel. And hopefully I'll catch you then. Yeah, you're welcome, David. Glad you enjoyed. See yous.